I'm Vivian Joy, Mindset Reset expert, business coach, and, well, general person that can help you get from point A to point B without getting in your own way. Somebody said that to me yesterday and I loved it. Here I am for another Future Focus Friday. And why? Because if you're focused on the past, guess what happens? You get stuck there, you get triggered by stuff there, and your brain is running patterns based on experiences you had in the past. And actually, unless you're psychic, which some of us are, then actually you don't know that any of them have got any bearing on the future, but your brain doesn't know that. Your brain hasn't evolved enough to know that actually the future is unwritten. And so these sessions that I run now on a Friday, so that you can listen in and understand who I am and who you are, actually, more importantly, is to be able to just have a little snippet of what goes on in the future. This week I ran a mindset reset on beliefs. And actually my question was, imagine if one of the beliefs that you hold quite dear to you and quite true to you and can evidence, because for years you've been practicing that belief, whatever that is, just take a moment to think what that might be, in fact. The positive ones are great, we'll keep those running, but a negative belief, a disabling belief, one that really gets you stuck, something you believe and say to yourself a lot. You'll know, the clues will be in your language. Imagine that belief now. Imagine discovering it wasn't true. Imagine that you had a session with me, which happens every day, and you realise that we can't find any evidence for it probably being true in the first place because it's somebody else's belief, and you certainly can't find any reason to keep it now, in which case we can reset it. That's my reset method. I've heard me talk about it. Imagine if we did that, and then you woke up the next day without that belief. What would you imagine? What you would say to yourself differently? What would that day be like? How would you behave? Would you eat differently? Would you think differently? Would you feel differently? What would be different for you? Worth a thought, eh? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. Look forward to seeing you next week.